In the heart of the Caribbean, where faith meets community, the Diocese of St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands has marked the beginning of a new academic year, 2025-2026. Across our Catholic schools, the rhythm of learning has resumed, echoing the values of excellence, service, and spiritual growth.
O thou that tellest good tidings to Zion, get thee up into the high mountain, get thee up into the high
The year kicked off with opening masses celebrated by the diocesan bishop, Most Reverend Jerome Feudjio, in the two deaneries of the diocese.
O thou that tellest good tidings to Jerusalem.
First was the Mass in St. Thomas St. John Deanery, where only one school is present, Saints Peter and Paul Catholic School. The Mass took place on Sunday, August 31st, 2025. The following day, Bishop Feudjio celebrated in St. Croix Deanery, where three schools are present: St. Joseph High School, St. Mary's School, and St. Patrick's School. During both celebrations, attended by stakeholders from all the schools, including the students, faculty, parents and guardians, alumni, and Christ's faithful, the bishop urged everyone to stay focused on the goals and thanked those who have been contributing in one way or another to the growth and progress of the various schools. He encouraged everyone to look at the challenges as opportunities for growth.
Every challenge, whether homework, exams, or even failure, is an opportunity to grow in perseverance and wisdom.
The efforts of the bishop have not gone unnoticed by the stakeholders of Catholic education in the diocese.
You have sacrificed so many things for the school, and not only for St. Peter and Paul Catholic School, but also for St. Mary's School, for St. Joseph School, and St. Patrick. Maybe for us, it's not very visible because our bishop is always out there begging for money in the mainland. And maybe for us, it's not visible to see him in St. Croix.
Following these opening masses, we embarked on a journey to visit each Catholic school in the diocese, meeting with principals, teachers, and students to witness firsthand the energy, dedication, and joy that define the educational mission of the diocese.
O thou that tellest good tidings to Zion, get thee up into the high mountain.
Our journey began in St. Mary's School in Holy Cross Parish, St. Croix Deanery. The serious business had started already, from the infantile curiosity and creativity of the kindergarten to the attentiveness and maturing of the middle school. Sister Edith Itor of the Sisters of St. Therese of the Child Jesus of Buea is the new principal. She took over before the school year kicked off, coming from St. Peter and Paul Catholic School, where she was principal. According to her, the school year had taken off on a good footing.
Myself and the administrative assistant, I had a very good welcome with her, and because the place was welcoming, It's a good office. I have every material to work with, and I feel comfortable and energized to take up the duties. After that, in a week, we had the staff. They all came together and we had orientation with them, having different activities, leading us to welcoming the parents and the students. So everything has been moving very well and encouraging for me.
It was the same kind of optimism shared by the teachers at the school.
School year has started very positive. We have a small enrollment. However, the parents and the students have been very optimistic, and the teachers have been working cooperatively to make sure that the students had a great welcoming. So it has been very good this far. Have you ever seen the word beware before?
No.
Have you?
No.
In the same spirit, the principal foresaw the school year unfolding. In her view, the students are young, and to her, that is an advantage.
I'm seeing very few students and younger ones as well. And I think that they are smarter to study, to learn. They are more obedient. And I think it will be easier for me to impact the methods or the ideas that I have brought. The teachers are also very cooperative and ready to work with me.
Aside from their younger ages, the small sizes of the classes mean that teachers are able to pay attention to individual students. But this is not without its own challenges.
I think a major challenge will be finances, because the number is very small, so our income will be small. And if our income is small, then it will be difficult for us to meet up with all the demands that we are in front of us. First of all, salaries, bills, other equipment that we need. We can't meet up with all of that. But God is so good to us. We have areas where we get help, and it will not be as bad. But as far as physical cash is concerned, it's a challenge, a real challenge for us.
One of the things that I'm hoping for is to have a great enrollment, more students. So far we have, small classes, and that is very good for the students. We have more one-on-one with the students. However, there is room for more students, and the parents have been very cooperative. So far it has been great, and I'm looking forward that it will continue to be a positive experience for both the teachers, the parents, and the students as well.
And therefore, the school is still open to admissions for this academic year. You can contact them through the telephone number 340-773-0117. On their part, the students were excited to be back and glad to see some of the positive changes for the new school year.
So far, my year has been very exciting. I got to meet my friends again, and I am very happy because there are 2 Reverend Sisters included in my education.
At the time of our visit, everything was set for a successful academic year to ensure that St. Mary's School, nestled in the heart of Christian State, St. Croix, remains more than an educational institution, but also a vibrant community where faith and learning intersect. They believe it will be another year during which their dedicated faculty and staff guide students toward academic excellence and spiritual growth.
I drew this because there was no shelter, so I just drawing.
Oh, there's no shelter. What color are your clouds?
Over at St. Joseph High School, the serene atmosphere told the story of students preparing for college. But this did not take away the excitement of reuniting after the summer break and of encountering new faces. For Ms. Williams, the principal, the institution was expecting great things for the school year.
The start of any new school year is very, very, very exciting because you're looking at your students to see any growth or any changes that may make you smile at them, crack a joke with them. Our school year started off well. Our population is still small and we hope that it will grow as we continue throughout the school year because we do have open enrollment. But so far, so good. We're doing well. I have a great set of students and a great faculty and staff, so I'm expecting great things this school year.
The students were excited to be back and were upbeat about the just started school year.
High school, and the school year has started off great. I got to meet all my new teachers and my classmates. Everybody is so encouraging and they're so ready for the school year. They have everything prepped, especially for our senior class because we're graduating. And I actually love it here, It's a small school, but, you get to get in touch with your teachers and they keep it personal. So you get to learn more, you get to understand better. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
The faculty and staff, as well as the students, were already dedicated to their various tasks, as testifies this teacher.
I believe that we have gotten off to a very positive start at St. Joseph. We have small numbers, but I see that our faculty and staff are all very dedicated and want our students to succeed. And as far as the students go, I think that they are also a dedicated set of young people, and they want to succeed as well. They seem to be following the rules and doing everything that they're supposed to do to help themselves to become successful.
There was still hope for more enrollment and for a great year ahead.
I'm hoping that we will get a few more students enrolled once, word gets out that we're off to such a great start. And whether we do or don't, I know that our students are being groomed to be successful in life and to be good Christian citizens.
Located in Frederiksted, St. Croix, St. Joseph High School has celebrated 60 years of academic excellence. They strive to form the whole person, spiritually, intellectually, and morally, so that their students, whatever their religious affiliations, become morally upright persons and responsible citizens. Looking ahead, the principal revealed that the school would have some important goals this year.
Well, we have 3 goals this year, and those goals were shared at orientation. We want to make sure that we continue to cultivate our students' faith persona here at St. Joseph. We want to increase our opportunities to give them opportunities to read more, write more, engage more. And we also want to promote their social awareness. So getting involved in a lot of community service projects so that they're aware that as Christians, as Catholics, we need to give back.
On their part, the students had already boarded the train of optimism.
A very successful school year based off the way it starts. I think we're going to have a great year. I think everything is going to go right and students are going to participate and we're just going to have fun.
The school is still open to receiving new students while maintaining the small nature of the classrooms, which enhances learning.
My biggest challenge right now is having a larger student population. With a larger student population, there's so many things that we can include in our everyday life here at St. Joseph. I know my students are interested in athletics, and we do have students who play with other private schools as part of that aspect of school. But in terms of challenges, I don't foresee any major challenge. I'm looking forward to growing the population here at St. Joseph and getting a lot of support from the diocese, a lot of support from our alumni association, and our parents have always been supportive. So I'm not scared about this school year. I'm looking forward for it, anticipating a lot of great things happening.
You can contact St. Joseph High School through the phone number 340-725-1900. Our next visit was to St. Patrick's School, where we arrived at the close of one of the early school days. Located in Frederiksted, St. Croix, the school runs from pre-K to 8th grade. The school year started off smoothly, even if timidly, and all the extra offers at the school were in place. The principal, Miss Davis, was on hand to explicate.
We are off to a great start. We have all our teachers, we have new students, we have an interesting curriculum. Apart from the academics, of course, we offer religion and music. We promote our steel orchestra, so music is a big part of our school life. We also do quadrille, also sports, so that not just we don't focus on the academics only, but on the whole child. So we're off to a great start, and we're excited to teach your children. We have a group of dedicated teachers who go out of the way to make sure that your child gets the best possible education.
One of the highlights was the spirit of community that exists among the members of the school. That was the testimony of the student.
9th grade, and the year has started off so good. I really like my teacher, and I like that it's a very small school. I know all the teachers, I know all the students, and even when a new student comes, it doesn't take a long time for me to adjust to them or them to adjust to the school. Everyone here is very friendly. That's what I like about this school.
As with the other schools, smaller numbers mean that the students can get personal attention from the teachers. However, the school needs more than just extra enrollment to run properly.
Because enrollment is low, our finances are low as well. So we're looking for sponsors, we're looking for companies that are willing to make donations or grants or anything that can help us financially. And I must say that St. Patrick, we have been in this community from 1866. We are the oldest educational institution, and we have produced significant members of this community. So we know that we're doing something great. So anybody, alumni, anybody that is willing to give back to the school, yes, you are welcome.
The school administration and the faculty had a strong appeal to make to the community to ensure that the institution continues to build and mold the younger generation intellectually and morally. The insistent voice of Miss Paris made the point clearer through her testimony and appeal.
The school year has started off slow as far as enrollment, but I'm always enthusiastic of what we have to present to the incoming students, those promoting through the grades and what have you. But we do have some shortcomings, and we need your help. I am of the opinion that there are those of you out there who have the ability to sponsor a child or some children, enabling them to attend the school. I know some people's pockets are thin, and we have a lot of things pulling from the same pool. I got it. It may not be that impossible, though, if all of us of the community come together and pool our resources that will enable this school to remain in existence. We've been here, as it's on the wall, since 1866, probably so. I'm a product of this institution. Yes, I'm from Frederiksted, and yes, I had my beginnings here at the school when the convent was way up the street. So please, keep us here. We're from pre-K to 8th grade. Find out, come to the office. Our principal is Miss Lydia Davis. The volunteering office assistant is Miss Deslyn Simmons. They're very approachable. Come find out where we're at and how you can be of assistance. And alumni, come on in. We need everyone's support here to keep us in existence. We want more kids in the school. Our enrollment is at an all-time low. Unheard of. Maybe for different reasons. But come in and see where we can lift ourselves up. It's still in August. We're going to go all the way to May. Come in and make it more fruitful for the administration, for the teachers, for the students here at St. Patrick Catholic School.
You can contact the school through the phone number 340-772-5052. Founded in 1866, St. Patrick's School has stood the test of time. The curriculum blends rigorous academics with character formation. Students not only excel in subjects like mathematics and language arts, but also learn compassion, empathy, and service. Our last stop in the school tour was at St. Peter and Paul Catholic School in Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas. The pre-K to 12th grade school, like the others, was busy with normal school activities already after kicking off with remarkable enthusiasm, according to the authorities. One of the changes was the naming of a new principal, Father Ronan Sarmiento, appointed last summer ahead of school reopening. He was the vice principal last year. According to his evaluation, it has been an exciting start to the academic year.
The school year opened with a blast. It was something beyond my expectation, and I was overjoyed. I saw the smiling faces of the students, but most importantly, the support of the parents who came and attended the school year, the opening of the school year. I was just, like I said, I was beyond joy. And right there you will see the spirit of the school and the morale of the school. And I wish that it will continue on for this whole school year and for the succeeding school year.
The same sentiments were shared by the teachers and students.
Personally, the school year has started with a bang. The parents have come in, they're very enthusiastic, they seem to be willing to work with us, because that has been one of our challenges, getting the parents on board. So my initial interaction with the parents is that the parents seem to be willing to be working with us this year. Furthermore, we have had quite a few programs that we would like to implement this year to get the students motivated, to get the students hyped up. And so, yes, I'm looking forward to a very successful school year this year.
I would say this year has started off very well because I really got to meet my friends again. And the teachers are really making school fun. We're having fun activities. The teachers are kind. And they're always there for us when we need it. They'll listen. They always tell us if we need help with anything, or if they're moving too fast. They just tell them that they can slow down a little bit, review it with us, and if we want, we can stay after school.
School year. I project this school year to be a very successful one, But of course, without the challenges I have to face, or we have to face here in terms of reorganizing ourselves to better serve the parents and the students. But I don't see any reason for us not to succeed, because it has already started with the opening itself. And now as we enter into the second week of the school year, it's been continuing on. The momentum has not stopped.
Established as an elementary school in 1924, St. Peter and Paul Catholic School was expanded in 1946 to a high school, graduating its first class in 1950. The school has had a huge impact on the community for a century now, and continues into another 100 years with a renewed eagerness. Looking at the schools within the diocese, one of the concerns for Catholic schools was the enrollment. Father Joseph Toko is the new superintendent for Catholic schools. According to him, many parents might not be sufficiently informed about the treasure found in Catholic education.
It's true that many do not enroll in our schools, but it is simply out of ignorance. There are a lot of things that are going on, that are being done in our schools, quality-wise, but unfortunately, many people do not know about them. And some will come just lately, discover that, oh, we have so many things to offer. So it's just out of ignorance that many parents and many students do not want to choose our schools. If they were to come, they will be really satisfied with what is being done in our schools. So I would like to invite the parents as well as the students not to hesitate to come to our schools.
It is not impossible that some parents and guardians might be having difficulties to meet up with the finances for tuition. Yet, even as Catholic schools are among the most affordable of the non-public schools, there is still room for requesting assistance.
School fees in the Catholic schools are not a problem, simply because we do not have expensive tuitions. We have one of the lowest tuitions in the island. So people should even seize that opportunity that the church gives them to have their children well trained, because they have a general scholarship that way. And even if they are really in dire need of help, there is still also a way of requesting help from the church, and we will see to what extent they could help them.
As our journey through the Catholic schools of the Diocese of St. Thomas came to a close, one truth stood out clearly. Our schools are more than just institutions. They are communities of faith, learning, and love. From the joyful curiosity of kindergarteners to the focused aspirations of high school seniors, each classroom reflects the mission of Catholic education to form minds and hearts in the light of the gospel and moral values. We saw the dedication of principals and teachers, the enthusiasm of students, and the unwavering support of families and alumni. Together they form the living body of our Catholic schools, resilient, hopeful, and committed to excellence.
In our schools, the faculty and staff are dedicated to improvement and progress. They are committed to the education of our children, helping them grow in wisdom, knowledge, faith, and morality. And this is in spite of the tough financial situation in our schools. Despite the challenges, our schools are making significant strides, and we are confident in their continued success.
At the beginning of this new academic year, all the principals and all the teachers are there, are very ready to give the best of themselves, of their abilities, of their experiences, of their wisdom, for the good of the students, the good of our institutions and of our community. So we are very glad to notice that they have started on the right footing.
While challenges remain, especially in enrollment and resources, the spirit of collaboration and the call to serve continue to guide the path forward, even if in some cases it might need to be improved. Each of the schools has taken on new challenges for the year, and, according to the superintendent, they will all be up to the task.
A school year with a difference, to the extent that with the new people who have come on board in St. Peter and Paul School, for instance, and in St. Mary, there are going to be new challenges faced more easily because they have the material for that. And there are also going to be new challenges in St. Joseph as well, because they are going to have their project of gym started maybe this year. And so the students will have a place where to enjoy themselves, where to relax, and even the community as well.
The appeal from the educators was clear. Let us rally as a community to support and sustain these vital centers of formation. As we look ahead to the rest of the academic year, the entire diocesan community does so with gratitude and anticipation. Hopefully, the seeds planted in these early days will grow into a harvest of wisdom, compassion, and faith. It is hoped that the Catholic schools continue to be beacons of light in the Virgin Islands, shaping generations to come.